Welcome back to part 3 of the Upgrowth Decades Challenge on my YouTube channel here. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we are in kind of a rough situation. It's day 3, I think. It just is past midnight. He's sleeping, and we still have no way to shower. So, oh, and he has to go to the bathroom too, but that one we can handle. So we're still trying to focus on getting him a shower, either through the rewards trait, not that one, over here, of being always welcome. And first of all, we need that, and then we need to find someone and make friends with them, because that feels better about actually using their bathroom. Or we need to get the money to just buy a bathtub that looks appropriate for the decade and put it on our lot. So we're going to be working on that. We need to get to where we can wake up here. We have our bees now. That's one of the things that he rolled a whim for last time, and so we bought that. There you go. You woke up and you are miserable. Go ahead and use our bush as it was meant for. It's still completely nighttime. Who is that Sim? While a bath is our first priority, is that Sophia? That could be an interesting person for us to get to know. While our priority is getting a bath so that he can actually feel decent again, we also are still trying to just earn him some money because he needs to build a house before I would feel comfortable with him getting a wife. Look at how desperately he needs a shower. He is just not having a good time. And then we also need to start introducing ourselves to the town people because I don't think he has any official friends yet. And in the older communities, probably community and friends would be really important. So he knows a lot of people, but he doesn't have any actual friends yet. Come on, don't get stung. That's not going to help anything. Did you actually get the honey? He got promoted. It's Wednesday. He's not going to be... He got the honey. Oh, poor quality. But he's not going to be getting promoted soon because it's not almost time to go to work. Collect your new crystal, but you're highly uncomfortable right now. It's not raining. And it's not going to rain anytime soon. So that's not going to help us shower either. Okay, we're going to sell our honey. We're going to try and breed a new frog. We got a new frog. We'll sell that guy. And we have a fish. Actually, eating the fish is not going to be our primary focus at the moment. While it does improve his cooking skill, he gets better moodlets when he eats raw stuff that he picks up. Don't do that. You're going to burn yourself. Let's see if stargazing will improve your mood at all. I'm sorry. You're having such a rough time. It's really not going well for you. He looks happy to look at the stars, though. Maybe he's dreaming about what his life is going to be like here in Windenburg. What are his traits again? I know he's a very personable type person. He's ambitious in his job, which is why he keeps rolling those promotion tasks. He's good and self-assured and business savvy. He really needs to start working on a get-rich-quick scheme because that feels like it suits his personality. So maybe we'll try to buy him a retail store a little bit later. I don't think that's going to work at the moment, though. And now you're hungry. Okay. Oh, and all of your stuff got harvested. Great. Okay, come... Oh, we can't do that because we're uncomfortable. Okay, what are we going to do? Can you roast fish? Did I still leave that fish in his inventory? Oh, I thought you had to have a fish in your inventory to roast a fish. This is good to know. Maybe it just comes out better quality if you actually have a fish to use. And the sun is starting... Oh, look at that moon setting. That is just beautiful. Let's get a screenshot. I wonder if I can get a better angle here. More of a focus on him. There we go. All right, that's a good screenshot of his camp with the moon in the background. I'm going to try and angle it for one more here. It's hiding behind that tree and it's going... All right, third one. Kind of everything's focused, not bad. And we have some more kids coming into the world. That's useful. Did we have anybody else or just her? Just her. And who's that? Nancy Landgrab's pregnant, though. Look at that waddle. We're going to be having some kids to keep the world going here pretty soon. Look at those green vibes just coming off of him and his bush, and the smoke from the fire almost looks like it's the same. Yeah. The roasted fish, having a fish in your inventory, looks like it just affects the quality of the meal. So he has some warm food to eat. That helped his mood at least enough for us to be able to harvest our crops. So harvest everything. And I'm going to keep the mushrooms in his inventory just for the day because those can also help him with his moodlets. Okay, so your whims are collect a new crystal and volunteer with family, but you don't have any family, so I'm just going to send you by yourself. He's so focused because he's a good sim. He still wants to help out others, even though he's literally living in a tent right now. But at least he has food. Just no shower. He's such a good citizen. Look at him. Good job. He's frowning the entire time, though. The only time he was smiling was when he was looking at the stars and not thinking about his current situation. All right, I'm going to pause for just a second here so I can sell those guys. And I'm going to pull... I don't want to sell all of them, but I can sell a lot of them. So let's just pull some of these guys out here. I think 4 is enough to fill them up. We'll leave those guys there. We'll sell these guys. It's only $1 a piece. That's not great. He's made 1,040 simoleons, 620. Is that enough for a tub? It's definitely time for us to open build mode here and check. Okay, what do we have? He's gonna have no privacy if we do get him a tub. Because I don't think we can afford the one with the curtain yet. How much is that guy? Yeah. But we can definitely afford him a good 19 or 1810s looking tub. Do we want it with gold? Is he that fancy? I mean, copper isn't bad. Let's put it behind his tent so maybe he has a little privacy there. Angle it kind of like that. Perfect. And look at that. We can shower. It's amazing. And by shower, I mean bathe, because that's what you can do. Go take your bath. Feel better about life. Let's see if anyone comes strolling by. It's really interesting how he has plumbing right here behind his tent in the middle of his field. It's a good life. Good job. Look at you. You will be clean and it will be a beautiful day. I am not 100% sure how much money we'll need before we can build a decent house. We're definitely going to be... There's a child. We're going to ignore the fact that people can see him. I mean, they can't really see him. He's hidden. It's fine. You're good. Look at you. You're in an inspired mood. It's amazing. Okay, let's find some... Oh, now you're tired. Okay, it's only 9 a.m. though, so go nap. And then I want him to start meeting some Sims and talking to them. He needs some connections. On a Wednesday. All right, let's see if we can meet our neighbors. Let's go over here. Visit by yourself. Let's see who lives there. We need him to meet and make friends with everybody because hopefully there'll be some way for us to write a story around how he interacts with his neighbors. And he still needs to meet someone to get married to, too. The whole point of a legacy is that it follows multiple generations of the same family. There we go. And so we need to get a family started here. And for that, he needs to find a spouse. Knock on the door. I don't even know if anyone's home. But they have a nice farm going on. Their house is up on a hill. It's the one thing I don't know how to do yet, is I'm not very good at the terrain tools in The Sims 4. They have a nice pond, and it looks like they can go swimming in it. They're well established here. These will be... Oh, nobody's home. This would be some really good connections for us to make, though. Here's a Sim. Can we make a friend with him? He's not a resident of this town, but he still could be a good person for us to know. Go introduce yourself. There you go. Nice work. Cat ears walking by. What kind of connections can we make with you? Discuss world peace. Ask him about his career. Is he going to have any connections for us there? Sorry, you're not allowed to say goodbye and leave. We're not doing that right now. Yeah, talking about your gourmet food there. Raw mushrooms and roasted fish. Actually sounds pretty good to me. Brighten his day. Talk about best bait. Because fishing is kind of your life. Stand-up star. He's a comedian. Yep. Look at your moods. You are doing so much better now that you are not uncomfortable all the time. A bath just makes life a million times better. Okay, so he's going away. Let's meet her from the islands. Some interesting sim lore going on and how she's ending up here. And let's see if we can stop this guy and bring him into the conversation too. He does not look happy. What's going on with you? I mean, he looks more appropriate for the era, though. He has at least the leather shoes on and some pants. Material pants. Can't get a good look at his face. He's looking at that bush. Oh, look at that. Trying to keep the magic hidden from us, but they're not doing a very good job. Let's figure out what she's like. Give her a compliment, because we're finally in a good mood. Give him a compliment. Brighten his day. Erratic. That's good to know. Compliment his outfit. Give him a flatter. Discuss her interests. I think Archer is the person we're going to want to focus on a little bit more. How do you pronounce her name? Keala. Dennis Kim. Alright, you could be a good person for us to know. Let's try out our jokes. What have the ducks been doing that we think are so funny? He's laughing. Okay, he thinks we're funny. What is your career? Do you have any career opportunities for us? Talk about the best bait. He's a bro. Probably means he likes, you know, hunting sport in this day and age. Discuss local fishing spots. That might be something he's into. He's unemployed, though. So that's not going to help us in getting any career connections going here. Alright, let's see who else is around. Look at this sheep up on the hill. I don't think that road's going to go to anything, though. We're going to have to turn around back this way. There's Marcus Flags. I did know that. Okay, go introduce yourself to him. You found a new fish. That's great. And he's hiding behind a tree. It's definitely not a 1910 sim. If any of these other sims become really important to the story, though, I can give them makeovers so that they fit into our world a little bit better. Gossip about the news you just learned. What are we learning here? Joke about politicians. Oh, there's our mail carrier. She is actually a young adult, so we want to get to know her better. See if she's someone who we could ask to join our family, potentially. Stop. Come back. Oh, can I not talk to her? She might just be passing through. And there was a rock that we want to come and dig up over here eventually. Can I really not talk to her? Pause it. I can. Okay, nope. We are going to get to know her because that could help move his life along. A lot more than talking to Marcus Flex. No offense, Marcus. You're a great guy. Do it. Catch her. That's her name. She looks like she's another immigrant. She's definitely not from Windenburg originally. And this guy... Ooh, we need to... Ooh, that was familiar of you. My goodness. Okay, we want to introduce ourselves to him, too, because he's actually a Windenburg resident. Stop that. Let's see if we can draw him into our conversation. Oh, and there's that guy with our mustache. Ask to hang out. Come on. Be a part of the group. I think we might miss him. Okay, he's not going to join. There's that, though. If he walks by, I'm not going to go and try and chase him down. We'll find him on some other time. You going to come into the group, or are we going to go follow you? She's a perfectionist. That's good to know. Let's ask her to hang out. Let's discuss her interests. Let's ask him to hang out. And let's discuss local fishing spots. What else do we know about her? Joke about politicians. She's flirty. Nice. He definitely doesn't know her well enough at the moment, though. Not allowed to leave. Tell him an engaging story. We are using our people's skills to influence people today. It is a good time. He actually has 3 in fishing skill just because he's been doing it already. He didn't start out with that at all. And he's getting tired, but I'm going to make him push on because we are finally in a place to actually make things happen. Give her a compliment. Let's give him a deep conversation. Brighten his day. Tell him a dramatic story. He is a freelance article writer. Interesting. Is he going to be able to get us some career connections going? That could be super useful. Tell her a funny story. Gossip a little bit. Don't tell her a gross joke. We don't want to scare her away yet. Let's talk about the weather. Great times. Good conversation right here. We're discussing the important things in life. She's really pretty, actually. And she comes walking by all the time, so it's a good way for them to get to know each other, because he can't use his phone to try and meet people, so we'll have to chase her down when she comes by. Let's give her a good flatter. Let's toss a joke out there. I want to know what her third trait is, but I don't think we're going to get that in this conversation. Look at her fashion skills here, matching her outfit to her socks and her shoes. Her eyeshadow is interesting, though. Maybe it's a cultural thing for her. We'll find out. It actually doesn't look... Her eyeshadow actually doesn't look bad. It just doesn't fit the decade very much. As far as, you know, townie Sims go. And now we're not seeing any faces. She's the prettiest one in the group. She's the one we want to focus on. Brighten her day. Compliment his outfit. His sharp-looking suit. Heartfelt compliment. We're having a great time. We're getting good vibes from somebody else here, but we are tired. It's only 5. It's not nearly time for us to go to bed yet. Brighten her day. Tell him an outrageous story. Okay, so we're having a good conversation. Neither of them are friends with us yet. I want to keep going here, hopefully until we get to that point. Okay, but we're working on our charisma skill, so that's good. Let's tell her a funny story. Let's work on our jokes here if we can. Nope. No other jokes coming up right there. Okay, compliment his outfit. Get to know. Great. Do that again. Do an impression. We'll see if we're funny enough to impress her. Don't scare her off talking about locking her down. We're not ready for that yet. Funny stories about marriage and being clumsy. She likes it. She thinks we're funny. That's cute. Slap him. It's a good move. Bookworm, okay, that makes sense with his writer career. Let's discuss her interests. What does she like to do? Flatter him. Trying to butter him up to maybe give us a job one day. Tell her a dramatic story. Gossip about the neighbors. Give him some good info for his column. Okay, are we friends? Acquaintances. Still acquaintances. I will not end this conversation until we have a friend. We need a friend in the world. Who is that? It's Moira. Looking good for the 21st century. Not so much for the 19th. Tell her another funny story. She laughed last time. And then we will flatter him again. Abraham is not above schmoozing his way into a little bit of money. And creative. Is he our friend yet? Yep, he's our friend. Great. We have a friend in this world. Edward, married to Rose. Okay, we should go visit them at some point in time. Flatter her. Tell her an engaging story. It's getting a little later. We should start doing our, you know, kind of sweep of the neighborhood to see if we can earn any money. Oh, did that one not go down so well? What kind of a joke did you try? Okay, alright. We're about ready to go. And she is our friend. Okay, that is great progress for today. I'm very happy with that. Let's come over here and dig that up. And then we'll come over here and dig that up. Oh, and he's waddling. Okay, that's alright. You can still do it. We need the money. And then you can come up here. Oh yeah, we need to go home. Not with him. Okay, you're all by yourself. Good. Dig the things up first. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause for a second until we come back to the world. Hang on. Okay, we just made it back to our home lot. He's going to go here and fertilize that. We only dug up one of the rocks because he got too uncomfortable and wasn't able to do it anymore. So he's going to go use his bush. Then we're going to not click on the tent. We're going to actually click on you and have you change into... There you go. You can clean spoiled food out of your inventory? I don't know if you actually have anything there, but we'll try it anyways. Yep, take care of yourself. He's freezing, so we're going to change into our winter clothes, and then we're going to go to sleep, because it's almost 10. El Villarreal. She got married. Were we seeing the older Villarreal dad flying around on a broomstick? That's interesting. I wonder if he became a spellcaster because he married Elphaba, or if she turned him once they were married. Interesting. Okay, he's sleeping. It's going fast. I'm going to mark another tally mark off here on our days counter. Look at those stars just rotating in the background. It's very pretty. Okay, so we are on day 4. Or we have done 4 days, I guess, is the better way of saying that. I have some plans for the weekend, too, that we're going to have him do kind of a county or a city festival, hopefully. Everything is going smoothly at that point. It's MC Command Center doing its thing. Alright, and you're hungry. But I have mushrooms for you. I'm prepared. Eat a couple of those guys. Nice. Yep, we are friends with her, and we like her a lot. Okay, you're going to need another one. You might need all 4 of them. That's what I have them for. Eat that guy. He's going to be good off the 3. Okay, I'm going to have him harvest, 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 and harvest, so I can sell those 4. I could have just clicked on sell, I guess. Oh well. We'll take it slow in this challenge and make it worth it. Go ahead and sell those guys. And harvest that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here. We'll come back in the next day in the next part. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the story. Let me know any thoughts that you have in the comments. Thank you.